I have some good news and bad news regarding the Philippines lifting of the public health emergency declaration throughout the Philippines due to COVID-19. There was a proclamation issued by President Bongbong Marcos Jr. lifting the public health emergency in the Philippines due to COVID-19. However, the proclamation is general in nature and did not specify any travel requirements that were officially revoked or lifted. Let me show you this official declaration. So if you are going to travel in the coming days or weeks, I would suggest printing the official declaration if the airline will still require you to provide anything related to COVID travel restrictions, such as proof of vaccination or testing. So I assume that everything will go back to normal. Let me show you briefly what's in the official proclamation. Proclamation number 297, lifting of the state of public health emergency throughout the Philippines due to COVID-19. All orders or memoranda effective during the time shall be deemed withdrawn, revoked, or cancelled and shall no longer be in effect. There are a lot of things to consider after the lifting of the public health emergency in the Philippines. First, we will talk about the immigration entry requirements. Foreigners under EO 408 do not need a visa. In addition, you must have a passport valid for at least 6 months at the time of your arrival in the Philippines. Also, you must have a return or onward ticket. The requirement is that your return or onward ticket must be within 30 days for non-visa required countries under Executive Order number 408. Also, you must not be a restricted, blacklisted, or considered excluded alien by the Bureau of Immigration. Here's an illustration for foreign nationals. For foreign tourists, there are 2 classifications: visa-free under EO 408 and visa required. These are countries not included under EO or Executive Order number 408. So visa-free privileges, 30 days, and 9A visa will be 59 days single entry visa. Other classifications of foreign nationals: former Filipino citizens, also foreign spouse, and there are different requirements if they are traveling with Filipino or former Filipino, or if they are traveling alone, they will be treated as a foreign tourist. Also, there are foreign children traveling with Filipino or former Filipino parent. And other classification of foreign nationals are holders of valid visas. For foreign tourists, first classification are those nationals of countries included under Executive Order number 408, and these are specific countries. You will be entitled to a 30 days of visa-free stay in the Philippines, and there is no charge to the visa. And you will get the visa upon arrival. It will be stamped to your foreign passport. The second classification are foreign tourists, and these are nationals who are not included under EO 408. So you must apply for a 9A visa abroad from Philippine consulate covering your residence. You must also use the new online visa system, and you must pay the visa fee. If your country is not included, you must use the new online visa system, which is the visa.gov.ph, to apply online. Another clarification from the Bureau of Immigration for Balikbayans: the foreign spouse or the foreign child or children traveling with the Balikbayan must be a national of a country included under Executive Order number 408. So there are 157 countries. However, if the family members of Filipinos are not included in the list of visa-free countries, they are required to secure an entry visa prior to their arrival in the Philippines. Here are the immigration entry requirements. You actually have 2 options. First, you must have your foreign passport plus your valid or old Philippine passport. If you don't possess an old or valid Philippine passport, you must have a valid or authentic Philippine birth certificate for purposes of proving your former Filipino citizenship. For former Filipinos or Filipinos traveling with their foreign spouse, the foreign spouse must present their foreign passport plus authentic marriage certificate. If traveling with a foreign child, foreign passport plus authentic birth certificate. for adopted child, foreign passport, plus adoption certificate. Visa-free privileges for foreign nationals married to Filipino or former Filipino traveling together under EO 408. Also, you must present an authentic marriage certificate. Also, report of marriage is not required to enter in the Philippines. In addition, proceed to Filipino Lane at Immigration and tell Immigration you will be availing of the Balikbayan visa. Here are the list of countries for those entitled to visa-free stay of 30 days in the Philippines. Aside from the standard immigration entry requirements, there are also technological innovations such as online platforms, one of which is the ETRAVEL. ETRAVEL is going to stay. It is not going to be removed or discontinued. The reason is that the Philippines is introducing more technological innovations when it comes to travel requirements. Also, please be aware that there will be more technological innovations such as the e-visa. And then currently, the Bureau of Immigration is rolling out the e-services. There are only specific transactions covered by e-services. If you are a Filipino or a dual citizen Filipino, you won't need e-services. This is because e-services was launched specifically for foreign nationals. E-services is an end-to-end electronic platform for foreigners. So if you are a foreign national or a former Filipino, you would need to create an account or log in for e-services. What is the e-travel? E-travel is Philippines' one-stop electronic travel declaration system. For purposes of registration, you are either a Philippine passport holder or a foreign passport holder. Now, for dual citizens, it depends on the passport that you are going to use for purposes of registration or travel. The e-travel will have to be done online, so that means you will have to go online, use a personal computer or your phone to register, and you will have to input all your personal information. And then at the end of the registration, you will generate a barcode. Let's talk about e-visa. The Philippine News Agency reported that the Philippines will launch the e-visa system for foreign travelers within the third quarter of 2023, as announced by the Department of Foreign Affairs on July 5th. Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Jesus Domingo said the e-visa will allow foreign nationals to apply for appropriate Philippine visas online. This will make the visa application process easier, faster, more efficient, and convenient for foreign nationals who wish to visit the Philippines for leisure and business purposes. Aside from the e-travel, e-visa, and e-services, the Philippines is also going to roll out the new Philippine immigration law for modernization and border controls. So when is this going to happen? President Bongbong Marcos Jr. is urging the lawmakers to pass the new immigration law. Please take note that the law has successfully passed the House of Representatives last May 29 in time for the President's State of the Nation address. It is also tagged as a priority bill. What are the changes that are going to be introduced once the Philippine immigration law or the Philippine modernization law has been implemented? These are some of the changes: classification of visas, expanded types of tourist visas, quota and non-quota visas, adjustment of status from non-immigrant to immigrant, and there are more options for immigration visa and immigration clearance for tourists. Other changes that I have noticed is the online extension of stay in the Philippines. So, under the proposed changes in the Philippine immigration law, all tourists going to the Philippines will have a maximum of 59 days. Also, I noticed in the e-services for tourist visa extensions, all tourists will be given a 29 days of extension in the Philippines. So, if your country is included under Executive Order number 408, or nationals will be given 30 days of visa-free stay in the Philippines, you can be entitled to a 29 days of extension, totaling 59 days. Now, those whose countries are not included under EO number 408, you can avail of the visa at the Philippine Consulate abroad where you reside. The single entry is 59 days. So this is almost equivalent to the 59 days of the totality of the extension for those visa privileged countries. If you are going to travel in the Philippines soon and you are confused as to the travel requirements, please take note that you should be able to comply first with the immigration entry requirements, such as the requirement of a passport or a foreign passport that is valid for at least 6 months. So that means your passport must be valid for 6 months and beyond. Also, you must bring other documents if you are a former Filipino, or if you are a foreign spouse or foreign child traveling with your former Filipino spouse or Filipino spouse. So you must comply with the immigration entry requirements. If you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, thank you guys for supporting my channel. And if you haven't liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.